Please welcome to the stage University of Miami President and Concordia Leadership Council member, Dr. Julio Frenk.
Good morning. I am delighted to welcome all of you to our beautiful campus, and I'm very excited about what the next couple of days will bring. I'd like to begin by thanking our trustee emeritus, Jose Bared, whose generosity has made it possible to play a role as a principal programming partner for the Concordia Americas Summit. My thanks as well to Concordia Leadership Council co-chair, former President of Costa Rica, Laura Chinchilla, a dear friend from whom you just heard, and of course to Nicolas Locothetis and Matt Swift and the entire Concordia team for their partnership and work in bringing this distinguished group of luminaries together to discuss some of the most pressing issues facing our region. 2 years ago, the first time we played host to this event, I shared that from our founding almost 100 years ago, the University of Miami has been a place of convergence for thinkers and doers from around the Americas. We have been a meeting point for people, ideas, geographies, cultures, and generations. As technology makes the world smaller, and some might say more dangerous, collaboration becomes all the more vital. It struck me that the very meaning of the word Concordia, to bring hearts and minds together, aligns perfectly with the university's role as a convener. Today, I want to very briefly focus on how research, which is at the heart of everything we do, makes our campus the ideal place from which to drive collaboration. We just reached $500 million in research and sponsored program expenditures. So the University of Miami is emerging as a world-class leader in research and scholarship. In fact, since Concordia last gathered here, we have become a member of the Association of American Universities, or AAU. For those of you who do not know, this is the premier organization of universities in the United States. You don't apply, you're invited on the basis of very rigorous metrics. Suffice it to say that the AAU, with only 72 members, represents 3% of four-year universities and colleges in the United States, but accounts for more than 40% of total PhDs granted in the STEM fields and more than 2/3 of federal grants for research. And we are only one of a handful of AAU members founded in the 20th century. So this has been a recognition of how our research, which is fueled by the grit and ingenuity of the young city whose name we proudly share, can change lives. For example, at our medical school and through UHealth, which is the only academic health system in South Florida, we relentlessly pursue improved health outcomes for patients as we develop the treatments and preventions required to stop disease. Given our location, we also remain a leader in marine and climate research, with our Rosenstiel School continuing to make discoveries related to extreme heat, sea level rise, natural disasters, and the protection of coral reefs and marine life. Excellence inspires researchers, scholars, and innovators at all of our 9 other schools and colleges. We are driving collaboration not only through what we do, but how we do it. We just created something called the Climate Resilience Academy, which is a model for interdisciplinary problem-based inquiry. The goal is to educate the next generation as it delivers solutions to climate change impacts and other environmental stressors in partnership with industry, government, and other stakeholders. In other words, the kind of collaboration you will engage here at the summit is exactly what we do day in and day out. I will close by saying that on this Earth Day, it is fitting that Climate Week Miami will open on this campus and include a conversation with our distinguished County Mayor, Daniela Levin Cava, on the impact of climate partnerships. We know that when it comes to climate and every other major challenge facing humankind, it is only through collaboration that we can make progress. I close by saying that as a university, we have only one product. Our product is knowledge. And we engage in the full circle of knowledge, which starts with the creation of new knowledge. That's what we do with research. The recreation of knowledge, that's what we do with education. the translation of knowledge, especially into technologies, and finally, the application of knowledge through services like healthcare. And when we apply knowledge, we transform the world and we start the circle again. It is our only product, but it's the most enlightened source of action for enlightened social transformation. And at every step of that circle, collaboration and partnerships are essential. And this is what we're here together to do, to forge those collaborations, and in that process, to build a better future. Thank you and welcome again.